Hey, so with all the stock market situation, you've most likely heard of this cryptocurrency called Dogecoin. In this video, I'm going to explain what cryptocurrency is and how it works. Cryptocurrency is a digital form of currency, meaning there is no physical form of it, it's all electronic. Cryptocurrencies are exactly the same as fiat currencies. Both of these currencies serve the same purpose, which is to work as a medium of exchange for goods and services. However, cryptocurrencies have no central form of authority, which means there are no bodies like banks. It works using a peer-to-peer network, which means everyone shares everything with each other. So how do cryptocurrencies work? Like I mentioned earlier, cryptocurrencies use a peer-to-peer system, which means the transfers go from one individual directly to another. So then how does the transaction process work? Most of the cryptocurrencies that you're going to come across use the blockchain method. Now, what is the blockchain method? The blockchain method is like a huge register called the ledger. It records and stores every single Bitcoin transaction that has ever happened and is ever going to happen. Now, how does the blockchain method work? As the name of the method suggests, it consists of a chain of blocks, and each block contains three important pieces of information: data of transaction, the hash of the block, and the hash of the previous block behind it in the chain. A hash is basically like a fingerprint of the block. It is unique for every block, and every block has one. For a cryptocurrency, the data stored in the block would be things like who the transaction is from, who it is going to, and how much of the cryptocurrency is being transferred. Every person who trades in Bitcoin needs to have a ledger to trade and confirm every other transaction that happens, as this is a peer-to-peer blockchain. This means you must have the entire 325 gigabyte ledger with you. But you do not have to do this. You can simply get a cryptocurrency wallet and avoid this. So what happens when someone makes a transaction? The transaction is basically recorded on a file that says what the transaction is. Then the system sends this file to every single network that is on the system that trades Bitcoin. So basically every single person who trades in Bitcoin gets this file and stores it. Now let me give you a Monkey example. Let's say Monkey has just bought 5 Bitcoin. Monkey's information is stored on the system, which is connected to the blockchain, and every single user has a blockchain with them, and everyone has the same blockchain with the same information on it, because every time a new transaction happens, the system sends the transaction to everyone, who then logs it on their copy of the blockchain, which means everyone will always have the latest blockchain. So back to the example, Monkey is recorded as having 5 Bitcoin on the system by everyone. Now Monkey makes a transaction to buy 1 banana for 1 of his Bitcoin. Monkey makes a transaction file and sends it to the system. The system then sends this file to everyone using the system. Everyone checks their blockchain copy to see Monkey does in fact have 5 Bitcoin and is able to spend 1 Bitcoin. Then everyone records this transaction on their blockchain. The consensus then comes out to agree that Monkey can indeed make this transaction. The file then gets approved by the system, and Monkey can continue to the transaction. Now if Monkey were to try and cheat the system by trying to buy a banana tree for 6 Bitcoin, everyone on their ledgers will have the record that Monkey previously spent 1 Bitcoin and was at 4 Bitcoin in his account and cannot make this transaction. The system would then reject the transaction. Since the blockchain network works on a peer-to-peer network and a consensus of the entire blockchain network, which means everyone has to agree to every transaction that ever happens for that transaction to go through. This means the blockchain is visible to everyone, so you should not store sensitive information on it. And that is basically what Dogecoin is. It's just like any other cryptocurrency, just with a funny name. There's one difference, however. Dogecoin uses smart contracts on its blockchains. That can be a topic for another video. Basically, Dogecoin is the second generation of cryptocurrency, while Bitcoin would be of the first generation of cryptocurrency. That covers everything crypto. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.